We are at the Autodrome Hermano Rodriguez for the 15th and final race of Season 1 of the SCRL Telcel Mexico Series. The 28 of Nick Kennedy will lead us through the green flag, and beside him is the 3 of Morgan McPherson. Yeah, figures Bandicam decides, you know what, we're going to screw everything up. So I have to go back and re-record the start of the race. So qualifying was once again at random, as it always is. Points leader, Kaka Whiteline, who we started in the 4th spot, will be looking to wrap up her 3rd championship in her career. She has an 11-point lead over Colin Dryberg, who's starting right in front of Kaka Whiteline. So we have 9 drivers that can mathematically win the championship in this last race. Kaka Whiteline, of course, Colin Dryberg, Simon Fox, Crazy is Crazy, Rocco Tyman, Zachary Fitzwater, Utah, Connor Hurley, and of course Nick Kennedy. Nick Kennedy is the furthest away, 45 points behind. So he's going to have a lot of luck if Kennedy is going to walk away with his 2nd SCRL championship. So of the 9 drivers that we have going for the title, 3 are former champions. Kaka Whiteline, she has 2, tied with the most with 4 other drivers. Colin Dryberg, who just won the ARCA Truck Championship, has 1 as well. And Nick Kennedy, the Formula 1 champion. So we got a full field. It's a beautiful day here in Mexico City. And without any further ado, here's the command for the final time here in Season 1.
Drivers, start your engines.
The field is rolling off. Doesn't look like we have any problems. 15th and final race of the season. It's been a fun season. It's been an exciting season. But we got to go to bigger and better things. Most likely the Cup Series for Season 1, 1949. But for now, we got the season finale of the Mexico Series. 9 drivers with a mathematical shot of being champion. Who will win the championship? Who will win the race? We shall see in 8 laps, unless there's a green light checkered. And there's the green. We are racing at Mexico City. Nick Kennedy leads him off towards turn number 1. Drivers fanning out, trying to get a run, going off into turn number 1. Easing it on in. Colin Dryberg to 2nd. Morgan McPherson in 3rd. Up. Here comes Simon Fox. Simon Fox comes in 17 points behind Whiteline. So he's got a very good chance of being champion. Of course, depending on where Whiteline finishes. But she is currently in the 4th spot. Well, not 4th now because she's being passed. As here comes Simon Fox, the rookie, at least I think. I mean, I think he's competed in several series, but he's just never won. And he has 2 wins on the season. As Colin Dryberg is hounding our race leader, Nick Kennedy. Dryberg wants to get around Kennedy and lead a point. Lead a lap so he can get a point. So he'll be minus 10. Remember, because you gain 1 bonus point for leading a lap. You get another bonus point if you lead the most laps, and you get 3 bonus points if you win the race. So finishing first, you get 43 points. So you could leave with a 48-point total. Battle for 3rd continues as Simon Fox is continuing to battle with Morgan McPherson. As leading the first lap will be Nick Kennedy in the 28 car. 1 down, 7 laps to go here at Mexico City. As Simon Fox continues to hold 4th spot, but he's trying to get 3rd. And the cars always get a run right here on the inside, but not this time. Morgan McPherson keeps 3rd. Utah in 5th. Would-be champion Kaka Whiteline in 6th. Looking for her 3rd career championship, which would break a tie with 4 other drivers. So she's trying to become number 1 in this league. she's pretty far off on wins. Shuttle still has the most wins at 23. I believe his closest competitor would be Colin Dryberg right now with 17 or 16. I believe he passed Aureus because I had to take my driver out. Nick Kennedy continues to hold the lead. You may have noticed I toned down the AI for this race because there's no way we could do 110 on this track. I mean, we could at Phoenix and we could at Willow Springs, but we can't do it here because they would all wreck in that one turn, and I want to give you guys a racing quality race. I mean, wrecks are awesome, but we came here to see the racing. To see who simply is the best of the best. 2 laps completed, 6 laps to go. Morgan Pearson continues to hold third up. Here comes Simon Fox on the inside. Fox desperately wants to get third, and looks like he will get it. And it looks like Morgan Pearson will lose fourth as well to Utah. Utah, one career win at Mesa Marlin earlier in the season. Not that bad of a first career series season. As Grayson goes past Keck Whiteline, so Whiteline will lose a point. Grayson is knocked out of the championship, still winless, and unless he picks up the pace in the next few laps, he will be a winless season. Connor Hurley making his debut in this series this season. Has had a quiet season, in contention for the championship, but no wins. And of course, there's going to be several drivers who don't have wins. Steve Morgan, the 2-car, our winner in the previous Mexico race. He's going to have to pick up the pace as well if he wants to sweep Mexico City. Rocco Timon picked up his 2nd career win at Colorado. Still trying to establish himself in this league. Craziest Craze won the season opener at Phoenix. He will forever be known as the first ever winner in the Mexico Series. Doesn't matter what else he does in his career. He could retire after this race, and he will always be remembered as the first ever winner in the Mexico Series. Behind him, you got Zachary Fitzwater, who just gave his teammate a bump. Fitzwater, he's a well-established name in this league. Multiple time race winner, but has never won a championship, which is surprising. Just not had the luck he's needed to be champion. He is in contention, but he's 37 points behind, so he won't be champion at the rate he's running right now. Whiteline is about to be passed by Connor Hurley. Still in 6th spot. About to lose 7th. If Connor has anything to say about it, but nope. So Grayson has moved up to 5th. Good run for that 11 team. He needs it. Very uncharacteristic, a winless season for him. As you go back up to the battle for 2nd, Dryberg against Simon Fox. This is 2nd and 3rd in points respectively. Whoa, Simon trying to go around Dryberg. That's going to allow Nick Kennedy to pull away. Simon Fox has cleared, yes. Nope. Not yet. Four laps has been completed. 4 laps to go, so we are halfway. Simon Fox is now in 2nd place. Can Simon Fox get up there and score his 3rd win in the last 7 races? That would be something if he could win the race and the championship. But of course, Whiteline has to be minus several spots in order to lose the championship points lead. And she's running in 7th spot, so you need 17 positions in between there. I don't think she can lose even if she finishes 12th. I don't think. As Nick Kennedy continues to hold the race lead, we've been talking about other drivers except for him. Nick Kennedy, a long time, not really a long time. He's a veteran. He has multiple wins. He won earlier in the season at Peach State in a dominating performance. So he's trying to, once again, be a dominator. It's classic road courses on this game. You start up front, and 99% of the time you will finish there unless you blow up or wreck. And with the AI on 80%, it doesn't look like we're going to have any wrecks today. 3 laps to go, and Nick Kennedy will score his second win of the season. But don't count Simon Fox out yet, because I said the same thing at Willow Springs and Phoenix, and Colin Jobberg lost the lead both times on the last lap. So Nick Kennedy is hoping, pleading, praying, please don't let the bad luck rub off on me. Keka Whiteline, she was going to try and make history today, try and win 3 races in a row. Only 2 other drivers have ever done that, Bulldog 67. And the leader right now, Nick Kennedy, won 3 races in a row on his way to win the Formula One championship. So Kennedy is trying to preserve his half of the record. Into this turn. His lead is 1.52. Into the final turn. He will see the popsicle sticks in the air, which will mean 2 laps to go. Yes, that is a quote from iRacing. I've watched a lot of iRacing recently. It's a neat idea. I don't like the paying idea. No. Simon Fox has closed within 1.2, so he's knocked about half of the distance. So he's closed in a little bit. There's our would-be champion running in 6th spot. She's not pushing it too hard. And looks like last place now is Rocco Timon. Not how he wanted to end his season. Steve Morgan just tried to get around Morgan McPherson, but not enough power in his Toyota. As the field is spread out, some except for this little pack of 3, Colin Dryberg, Utah, and Grayson. Nick Kennedy leads them through the S's. If a caution comes out between now and the white, we will go green, white, checkered. Nick Kennedy is hoping, pleading, praying, please don't wreck or anything. I want this win. He won't win the championship, but at the rate he's going, he will gain the 48 points he's needed. However, White Lion is going to finish 6th. That will not give him the championship. In the final turn. Down this long front stretch, Nick Kennedy will see the second greatest thing he could ever see. White flag, 1 lap to go. This race is official. And Simon Fox, whoa, he gained almost 0.04 of a second. So he is gaining on him. I just don't know if he'll have enough time. And in turn 3, Kennedy goes a little bit wide. Simon Fox closes in ever so slowly. It's a 2-car race. Will Nick Kennedy score his 2nd win of the season? Will Simon Fox score his 3rd win? And who will win the championship? Looks like right now it'll be White Line because she's not pushing the issue. Fox closes in ever so slowly. And the S is for the final time. Simon Fox closing once again. Kennedy with a couple car lengths lead. Simon Fox is going to have 2 more chances. There's one. As Nick Kennedy will lead on to the final turn. Slows it down a little bit. Fox closes in ever so slowly. Simon Fox is right there. Just can't get around them. And off the final turn, the Dominator, Nick Kennedy, will win the season finale here in Mexico City. And wait for her. There she is. Coming across the line right there in 6th spot is Kaka Whiteline, who I believe with that 6th place spot, she will be our Mexico Series champion for Season 1. So here are your race results. Nick Kennedy dominates and leads every single lap and scores the season finale here at Autodrome Hermano Rodriguez. 2nd, Simon Fox. 3rd, Colin Dryberg. 4th, Grayson Acevedo. 5th, Utai. 6th, our championship points leader, Kaka White Lion. That should give her the championship. 7th, Connor Hurley. 8th, Steve Morgan. 9th, Morgan McPherson. And 10th, Crazy is Crazy. 11th is Zachary Fitzwater. And last is Rocco Tyman. Well, that concludes the 15th and final race of the season. We will take you to Victory Lane with Nick Kennedy, and we will find out who our Season 1 champion is. So here at the point standings at the 15th and final race at Autodrome Hermano Rodriguez, it is official. Kaka Whiteline is our Season 1 champion. She won the championship by 8 points over Colin Dryberg, which means Dryberg gained 3 points in the last race, but just could not get around Kaka Whiteline. Whiteline had 4 wins, 8 top 5s, 14 top 10s. Colin Dryberg, 2 wins, 9 top 5s, and 13 top 10s. 3rd, Simon Fox, 2 wins, 11 top 5s, and 14 top 10s. 4th, Nick Kennedy gained 5 spots in the last race due to his win. He had 2 wins, of course, 5 top 5s, and 10 top 10s. 5th is Crazy, our Phoenix race winner, the inaugural race winner. 6 top 5s and 12 top 10s. 6th, Utai, our Mesa Marlin race winner. 7 top 5s and 13 top 10s. 7th, Rocco Tyman, 1 win on the season. That was a domination at Colorado. 6 top 5s and 12 top 10s. 8th, Connor Hurley, no wins in his debut season, but he had 4 top 5s and 15 top 10s. Not that bad for Connor Hurley. 9th, Zachary Fitzwater lost 3 spots in the last race. He had 1 win. That was at that one track I can't pronounce. 7 top 5s and 12 top 10s. 10th, Steve Morgan, 1 win, 5 top 5s, and 11 top 10s. 11th, Morgan McPherson, no wins. He had 5 top 5s and 12 top 10s. And last in points, unfortunately, is Grayson Acevedo. No wins on the season. He only had 2 top 5s and 12 top 10s. Now we go to our statistics. Most wins, of course, our champion, Kaka Whiteline, with 4. Colin Dryberg, Nick Kennedy, and Simon Fox with 2. And Crazy is Crazy with 1. Most top 5s, that will go to Simon Fox, 11 top 5s. Colin Dryberg with 9. Whiteline, our champion, with 8. Utai and Zachary Fitzwater with 7. Most top 10s, that will go to Connor Hurley with 15. Kaka Whiteline, our champion, and Simon Fox with 14 apiece. And Colin Dryberg and Utai with 13. Most polls, it doesn't really matter because we skipped qualifying. However, Colin Dryberg and Grayson both had 4. White Lion, Nick Kennedy, and Zachary Fitzwater each with 2. Most laps completed. White Lion and Colin Dryberg both had 298. Simon Fox, 290. Grayson Acevedo and Utai, 284. Most laps led, Cackle Whiteline with 55, Nick Kennedy with 41, Rocco Timon 37, Colin Dryberg 36, and Simon Fox 27. Most miles completed, Cackle Whiteline, our champion, and Colin Dryberg once again with 293, Simon Fox 279, Zachary Fitzwater 270, and Crazy 267. The fastest average, 155.720 miles per hour at Texas Motor Speedway, won by Cackle Whiteline, our champion. The slowest average, Zachary Fitzwater, 57.176 miles per hour at that one track. Biggest margin of victory, Caraway Speedway, 3.8 seconds. The closest margin, Texas Motor Speedway. Fastest pole, slowest pole, same thing because we skipped qualifying. Most lead changes, Phoenix with 10. Most leaders, of course, Phoenix with 6. Most yellows, Phoenix with 4. Most cars running, the last race of the season, all 12 drivers finished the race. Most DNFs, Arizona, Phoenix with 8. So that officially concludes Season 1 of the SCRL Telcel Mexico Series. Our champion, Cackle Whiteline, scores her 3rd career championship, the most all-time of any driver in the 4-year history of this league. So hopefully everybody had a good season. Hopefully you have all enjoyed the races. And you will next see us for the sign-up video for Season 1 of the SCRL Cup Series. And it should be a fun and exciting series to do. I've been wanting to do it for a long time. And until we see you on the track at Charlotte for the opening race, keep the hammer down and we'll see you at the track.